Hey guys, Trevor here, THC Bar. What is it, October 16th, 2020? Finally got to a friend's house, able to use her backyard for the next few days. It's kind of hard to find a place to set up camp in New Orleans. So I set my tent up here last night, as you can see. Not the best job, first time setting it up other than in my living room. Anyways, I'm going to be taking it down and putting it back up several times in the next couple of days. Hopefully we'll be recording some of it. Went to sleep last night. I was just sweating in the tent. The humidity here in New Orleans is so high. Anyways, I woke up this morning quite chilly. As you can see, I actually put on my puffer jacket. So I'm just about to sit down and make myself some coffee. A little oatmeal for breakfast. You can see my setup here. Test out this camp stove a little bit. I got this Coughlin fuel tablets, just some Folgers, instant coffee, bananas and cream oatmeal. Said just about to test out this pot for the first time, and I'll talk to y'all later. I'll be more videos coming up. Anyways, the fire had gone out. I think I got them lit now. I have a feeling I may forego this stove and just do the butane stove on the trail. It's kind of a windy day today, and these tablets aren't staying lit very well. And if that's happening here at home, basically, I'd hate to know what's going to happen on the trail. So I may just go with my isobutane stove. Trial and error. Anyways, I figured this would be the perfect time to talk to y'all a little bit about why I want to do the Appalachian Trail. I know everybody's reasons are different. Some people it's just there, they want to do it. Some people have been hiking their whole life. Myself, I grew up in the upper Adirondack Mountains, upstate New York, right on the Vermont border, so hiking was something I always did growing up. Granted, I haven't done much of any in the last 20 years, but everything has just come to a head this year. You know, the 2020 coronavirus pandemic, so I've been sitting home bored most of the year. As soon as it happened and I was not working, I immediately started buying survival gear, not really knowing what I was going to do with it. Then about the beginning of August, I went to visit some friends of mine in Tennessee, and they drove me down past Gatlinburg up to Cades Cove in the Smoky Mountains. And that's what it reminded me of, the Appalachian Trail. And I always seen it growing up. We'd, drive past trailheads in Vermont. And it dawned on me that this next year is probably not going to, business isn't going to be that much better. So it's the perfect time to take a long 6 months to do something. Another thing great for me is this year marks the end of my child support, so my one remaining responsibility is completed. I figured it'd be a good way to start out and do something on my own for myself. Oh, let's see. Oh, they went out again. Yeah, I have a feeling I'm going to switch stove systems here. These can't stay going right now. That'll get a windshield. But anyways, as I was saying, yeah, take 6 months, do a nice long trail. It'll be good too, because when I get about halfway through Vermont, I'm going to go home for a couple of days. Anyways, I figured out what I was doing wrong with the stove. I put it over here to see if I could getting it out of the wind might help a little bit. But the flame was still dying with using those little solid fuel tablets. But this centerpiece here, you see that raises the pot up off of the actual top. Apparently it needed that for airflow. So once I put that on there, as you can see, the fuel tablets are burning wildly. They're burning real well now. So now we'll just get this to a boil. Oh, you see it's steaming nicely now. Then we'll be on our way to having some breakfast. Just bananas and cream oatmeal with coffee. Oh, and as you can see over here, while that's finishing heating, inside of my tent is a wreck from sleeping last night. Of course, I wouldn't have this when I'm out on the trail. There's some stuff that I'm testing out today. Said I'm going to be working on videos and equipment over the next few days. Like I said, I went to sleep last night sweating, and then I woke up freezing. So actually, middle of the night, I dug out my actual sleeping bag, not just the liner. You can see here I've got a wool blanket on the bottom, then the air mattress, sleeping bag, liner. So I'll be working the bugs out of it. Never turns out perfectly the first time. I'm also thinking I might forego the bare canister and go with a bare bag, just because once I finally got everything loaded into my backpack, that made it very, very lopsided, very hard to close at the top. So we'll see. Trial and error.